Hey everybody, this is Emerald Fire, and I just wanted to make a quick video about my cloning machine, which I recently showcased, and a couple people wanted to know how I did it, so I'm just going to make a brief video explaining the basic process. So, in here, this is the cloning lab. These are all the items for all the mobs. Now, this is a dispenser, obviously. You just put it in here, and it gets fired out. I'll show you where it goes. It gets fired out onto this long strip of ice and water, and also, in each of these dispensers are animal items. So these can be used to recognize the item that is being fired out of this dispenser, because when they are shot out, they get pushed by the water to the edge where they all stay, and then the dispenser from this room shoots out the item right here. It gets pushed against this wall and then heads on down there, and if it matches any of these items, it will stop and stick together with those items because of the new way items stack in 1.3. Now, for each of these, it has a tripwire, so however many tripwires it triggers will determine which mob to spawn. Now, so I only have one single output. I put together some RS NOR latches and some little things over here that if any tripwire is triggered past, like if this one's triggered and then this one is triggered, this one will just automatically negate this. So the signal is just basically passed down through here. And once the signal comes to a resting place, it doesn't really determine when it comes to a resting place. I just have it set to a delay. This dispenser fires an item, and when it goes through the cobweb, it hits that pressure plate and goes along this line with some delay because I needed more time, and it goes into an AND gate with the output. So if the item stopped here, then it would trigger this AND gate and spawn a pig, because that's a pork chop. And if it was none of the items, then it simply falls off the end and triggers a wooden pressure plate that resets the last RS NOR latch, and it doesn't lead to any spawner. So you can tell if you put in no item or a wrong item or anything like that. And now this stuff over here, all of this junk over here is just to light up those indicators on the inside. They have no real function. It's just you have to wait a little while for the clones, and so I just felt like doing that. Now, let's see. Once the mobs spawn, this dispenser fires a minecart, and it goes all along here and picks up whichever mob was spawned. And once it collides with that mob, the mob gets into the minecart, and the minecart bounces back and comes out here. And that's pretty much it. Yep. So thanks for watching.